I've tried out a lot of different business models and I failed with most of them. But in this video I want to explain the simplest and most realistic one that you can use to get to 5k per month or more. This will be a quick video and we'll start by simplifying selling. A lot of people overcomplicate selling, but the only two things you need are something to sell and people to sell it to. So you need a product or a service that solves a problem for someone and you need people to sell it to. You can either use ads for this or you can build an organic audience. I took the audience building route, so that's what we'll be talking about here. So you need to understand this. Your followers follow you because they have a certain goal. They have something that they want to achieve and they cannot achieve it themselves. And that's why they follow you, to get insights on how they can get from where they are to where they want to go to. And in order to get to this point, there's a certain path that they need to take. And you are the one that's going to help them with this path. So you show them what they need to do to go from where they are right now to where they want to get to. And you explain certain aspects of this in your content and other parts in your paid offer. And the reason people pay you for this is because each step on this path has problems associated with it. And every single one of these problems causes people pain. And because it causes them pain, they want to alleviate the pain. And in order to alleviate this pain, they'll pay you money. So you can charge money to solve each of these problems for people. You can either solve it for them or you can help them to solve it for themselves. So in short, you help people get from point A to point B, and they need to take a certain path for that. And you help them to solve the problems along that path so they can move to their desired goal. That's how you make money online. So now we get to more of these specifics. So what do you do to actually make that money? Well, there are a lot of different ways to do it, but this is the simplest one that I've found. You have a high ticket offer. So this is an offer that helps people with the entire journey from A to B. And you also have micro offers. These micro offers help people to solve one specific problem along the journey. And the benefit of having these micro offers is that you give people the opportunity to work with you first for a low amount, so they can kind of get a feel for whether they like you and your advice, and if it works for them. So it's like taking them on a date first instead of asking to get into a relationship. You have a much higher conversion rate because it's a much lower commitment. Because the biggest reasons that people don't buy something is because they don't trust it or because there's a lot of risk associated with it. So if you can lower the risk and increase the trust by giving a lot of value for a low amount, then you increase the chance that people will buy our bigger stuff. So this is a visualization of the micro offer idea. It's a big commitment for people to buy your high ticket program. So instead of that, you sell them a small part of it first. And if they like that, you can convert them into high ticket clients. It's a simple idea, but it's very powerful because if people like your stuff and they can try it out for a small amount, then a certain percentage of them will be interested in getting more help. So if you simplify it, you start with posting social media content. In my opinion, Twitter is the best for written content and YouTube the best for video content. They give people a link in which they can sign up for your newsletter. For example, if they want a free product. So I have a Twitter simplified ebook that you can get in the description, which shows you how you can grow and monetize your Twitter audience. There you send people daily emails or weekly emails, whatever you prefer. You get more unsubs with daily emails, but you make more money with it as well. Then you send them micro offers so that they can try out your stuff. And you make them really valuable, and you can even give a refund option so that people don't have any risk. And then you offer your customers the high ticket program after they bought it. And that is how you can get to 5k per month. In order to make this work, you only need to sell 20 micro offers per month. So you probably won't achieve this in the first few weeks, but it's very doable after a few months. And then you need to upsell 3 of these people into high ticket clients. And if you do that, then you can get to 5k per month. So you only need social media content, an email list, daily or weekly emails, micro offers, and a high ticket offer. And that's basically it. If you want more help with this, then you can check out my free newsletter in the description. But in order to make this work, you need good content. Because if you don't have that, then you won't be able to grow an audience. And without an audience, this entire strategy doesn't work. So check out this video next. It explains the best strategies that I use to gain over 10k followers on Twitter, so that you can do the same, but in less time than me.